The city of Little Rock is listening to your concerns about its government structure. Isabella Mueller joins us live from City Hall with a look at what was said at last night's public input meeting. Isabella.
Well, Ashley, we've seen a lot of changes since Mayor Frank Scott Jr. took office back in January. You know, he said that he's going to be the CEO of the city. So that means all the different departments, they report directly to him. That's fire, that's police. And at last night's meeting, many said that they really like this form and they want the board to be more involved as well. So at the end of 2018, a study was requested to look at the way the city's government is structured. It was ordered by the board of directors. Some people feel like the city should get rid of the at-large board positions, but most who spoke last night feel the city should have a strong mayoral city council form of government.
The mayor should be able to choose a chief deputy of his or her own choosing without the approval of anybody. I mean, if you want the job, you're going to need help. It's a big job.
The mayor was across town at another event. He stressed how important it is for the mayor to be the city CEO. With the new leadership in City Hall, some question if salaries should be adjusted as well, because the city manager makes $190,000 a year. That's $30,000 more than the mayor makes. It was for all public to put their input in last night. That was the whole point. So now the commissioners are going to create a report. They're going to go back to the board as well as the mayor and give the report. But right now, there's no timeline on when that will be ready. At City Hall, Isabella Mueller, back to you.
All right, thanks, Isabella. A man remains in jail this morning accused of murder after police say they found a body in the trunk of his car. Garland County deputies say Keith Ashlock sped off during a traffic stop late last month and then crashed through a gate at Hamilton Point condominiums. They arrested him and then found the body of 65-year-old Jimmy Fryer in his car. Ashlock is now charged with killing Fryer. It's not clear how he died. Deputies say they're still investigating.
The man who shot video of a Faulkner County deputy shooting a dog is now facing criminal charges. Doug Kennedy was filming when a deputy shot the dog named Reese's, back in January. Kennedy is now accused of harassing and stalking a woman who raised more than $21,000 for Reese's vet bills. She accuses Kennedy of trying to get the money to fund try to get the GoFundMe money from her to use for himself and not for the injured dog. The Faulkner County deputy who shot the dog was fired. Drones are now helping the city of Conway with code enforcement. The city started using a drone to survey major code complaints like hoarding situations, like maybe this one. Armed with only a badge, code enforcement officers say the new tool is adding eyes for the division and helping avoid unnecessary confrontation with homeowners.
You don't need to think of it any different than like an up-to-the-minute like Google Earth. You know, right. It's something that you can zoom in on, you know, see the scope of the mess.
Works for me.
Conway Code Enforcement tells us they only dispatch drones after multiple complaints. The department also wants to work on getting a body camera as a form of better documentation.
The family of an Arkansas firefighter hopes to push lawmakers to approve more health benefits for first responders. For 6 years, Captain Jim McCammon fought kidney, lung, and liver cancer. Right now, Arkansas gives a financial death benefit to families of firefighters diagnosed with cancer after the firefighter passes away. McCammon was diagnosed too many years after he retired to get that help.
We retired expecting to enjoy the rest of our lives and doing things he liked, you know, his floating and his bicycle and all that stuff he done. But instead, you know, Jim had to fight it, you know, and that's the sad part of it, is that.
Lawmakers in Arkansas passed a bill earlier this year that will provide sick leave to firefighters diagnosed with cancer.
The National Weather Service has confirmed another tornado from over the weekend. This viewer video captured the EF0 tornado in Slovak Saturday afternoon. Now earlier, 5 EF1 tornadoes had been confirmed from Saturday. This one marks 6. The confirmation mark for the total of the year in Arkansas is now 21.